17-year-old Lachlan checked his pockets one last time. Keys, phone, wallet. He stood in the quiet hall, his worn duffel bag and a box of essentials waiting like two loyal, silent sentinels, ready for the long drive to the university he'd only ever seen in pictures. In the kitchen, Brant smelled the lingering scent of coffee and the sweet, comforting residue of her son's favorite honey nut toast. She stirred her mug slowly, watching the sun stretch long, pale fingers across the dew-kissed lawn. Every quiet breath felt like a memory. "You packed your rain boots, didn't you?" she asked as Lachlan walked in. He didn't need the rain boots, but it was a question she'd asked every year since he was 4 and starting school. He knew it was her way of saying, "I will always look after you." "Yes, Mum," Lachlan replied, a soft smile touching his lips. "I put them in just after the silly but warm hat you knitted me last Christmas." Brant let out a small, wet laugh and sipped her coffee, not meeting his eye. The moment stretched, warm and thick like golden syrup. Then a click. Brant reached for the car keys hanging by the door. "Right," she whispered, her voice a little too bright. "It's time for the adventure to begin." Lachlan turned. Without a word, he took the 2 steps necessary and folded his mother into a deep, full hug. This was not the quick, obligatory hug of a teenager, but the anchor hug of a man about to launch himself across a sea. He felt her familiar, comforting scent, a mixture of coffee and rosewater and home. He felt her strength and her worry, all bundled together, but he knew what to leave her with: his confidence, his fierce, new excitement. When they broke apart, Brant quickly brushed a tear from her cheek before gathering the duffel bag and the box of essentials. "Come on, then," she said, her voice steady again. "Let's get this show on the road." They walked side by side to the car, the crunch of their footsteps on the gravel the only sound. Lachlan opened the boot, and together they packed his world into the small hatchback, folding his belongings into the space where he used to stow footballs and school bags. Lachlan climbed into the driver's seat. He gave one final, powerful wave. Brant stood on the driveway as the car pulled away, watching until the small blue car and the big, brave boy inside were only a shimmer of heat on the horizon. She smiled, knowing that a mother's love, once packed, travels everywhere.